Good morning. It is Friday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. It's 9:40 a.m. Ding dong, roughs are here. This is a 5-minute video, so we're getting along today. After I put this video together into the little studio, the iMac movie maker, I drew another rough, and I went back and I put it in here. I think I put together this whole thing on Monday or Tuesday, and I was going to do it that day, publish it that day, and then I just decided to go ahead and do it today. Since the weekend's about to get here, I'm probably going to draw a few more roughs today. So let's just go ahead and do this one now, and the roughs I do today they'll land into the next batch. This one's long enough. It's got 10 or 11 videos. So as some of you know, I love the Blues Brothers. This is one that was completed. This turned into a real cartoon. The first one that you just saw also became something else. So there's that. It came down to hex. This was drawn the day after the plane crash, and it wasn't that long ago, a couple weeks ago, folks. And I decided no one's going to understand this one, so I put it aside and I wrote something else. But I did like it, even though the only thing that killed it was just I just didn't think anybody would get it, and I totally understand if you don't get it. Sometimes I get frustrated when people don't get the cartoon, like nobody gets it. It's like, come on, can't you tell? Why don't you get it? This one, yeah, this is for the city elections. This is for the Fredericksburg Advance. Had to wait for the letter and finish to see which one it was. I did 2 groundhog cartoons this year. One for the Advance and one for my syndication, and I kind of wanted to separate them. This one, I didn't do this cartoon this way. The finished cartoon, I still use the Depends as a white flag, but I just made it a little bit different. Because this was kind of like, it was tough to get everything in there with all the flags. So I just moved it along. This was also drawn for the Advanced. Sometimes when I send the rough for the Advanced, I go ahead and I move it. I just keep working on the rough, turn it to the real cartoon, so there's not a rough when I'm done. I could just save it before I start finishing it up, But I did this one differently because I wanted to do the cartoon from a different angle, so I got to keep that rough. This I don't know why I didn't just turn this into the finished cartoon, but I started all over when I did the completed cartoon, because this angle's pretty good. Lalo did a very similar angle, and I like the way that he did it. He did his a couple days after me, so I love Lalo. We had the same brain sometimes, I think, when it comes to humor. So that's what I think is. This one, I didn't do this one, but there's been a ruling about the buyouts. Like, go ahead, you can make these buyout offers. And I think if I still use that, the Trump products for the buyout, I still might do that. I love this idea. I was having a hard time. It's hard to draw Trump in a bathing suit or legs because he just has a big body. I need to go look see how they do Peter Griffin, I think, next time I do this. But then I decided I just do it easier, make him sit down. I went through all this fucking work, and then I saw that somebody else had used the same concept. And if I see that someone else has done something very similar, or that I want to do, I will usually just let it go because they beat me to it. It's theirs. I feel like it kind of cheats the other cartoons a little bit. That takes the momentum away from him, from his cartoon that he worked for. And maybe even if I got the idea before him, I'll never know. He beat me to it, so I think it's just unfair to take it away from him, or just try to. I wouldn't take it away from him, but just step on him. So I ended up doing this instead. And I had actually written this one, I think, before I did the skull shell to the ear. But yeah, I did. Remember it now. And I liked this. I loved it, really. But then when I thought of the skull thing, I liked that one better. But then I went back to do that gopher thing. So whenever you do. This just wasn't working. So I just threw it away. There's supposed to be a bunch of white owners saying that they don't get the show. But I was like, I don't know if white owners didn't get it or not. I don't know. So I just threw it away. I forgot to size these, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I did. I forgot to fit this one. I'm sorry. This one turned into Donald Trump being Jason. I did this one this week, just a few days ago. So, who's that? I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Anyway, so I like drawing Jason's mask, and I've drawn it several times in my career, probably several times over the last few years. I'm sorry I didn't make it fit. Yeah, I suck. Yeah, it's harder to catch each and every single one when you get several videos. Then load it into the iMovie thingy. Guys, have a great Friday. I hope to get to snuggle and kiss a kiss with your Valentine today. My thing didn't work out, so I'm going to be on loan. Again. Bye, guys, girls. Later.